Hi, and thanks for tuning into the ChannelVision podcast, bringing you the latest insights from across the channel. My name is Gerald, and I'm one of the editors here at ChannelVision. And today we're joined once again by National Retail Solutions, or NRS. And we're chatting with Ellie Katz, who is president and CEO, and James Bleemer, who is director of channel sales. Welcome to the program, guys.
Gerald, thank you very much for having us again.
Yes, Gerald, thanks for this opportunity.
Happy to have you back here with us. In our last conversation, we discussed how NRS is helping even the playing field for small independent retailers across the country with NRS Pay and your cutting edge POS hardware and software. And one thing we touched on was how NRS is now expanding into the gas station business. So in this episode, I want to discuss this opportunity with you further. But before we dive in, why don't you provide our audience with a brief overview of NRS and what the company is accomplishing?
So we started about 5 years ago with the exact intention that you just mentioned, which is leveling the playing field. As you see what's going on in this world, every day there's another app or another piece of technology that comes out that will basically say, hey, how could we avoid shopping at our local convenience stores by doing this automated, etc. And that hurts these small independent convenience stores, liquor stores, tobacco stores. So what we've done is we've equipped them with a very robust but easy to use point of sale system that's specific to those to that demo, which is convenience stores, liquor stores, tobacco stores. Obviously, our POS is world class and it'll work with almost every store that is SKU based. But we wanted to keep it very focused, and we gave them specific tools, including marketing tools, including a merchant app, including a consumer app, so that we could level that playing field. And then just recently, we launched a very clean credit card processing program. And I think that's very important to say, because anyone who's familiar with the credit card processing world knows that they're one thing in common with the credit card processing, that they're not familiar with it. It's so hard to understand. And these are the people that work in the industry. Imagine the consumer or the merchant who's taking credit card processing and doesn't understand all the different pieces and the bills and what is a statement fee and what is a PCI fee and all these other fees that are surprising and that hurt the merchant. So what we've done is we've come up with a very clean, easy credit card processing straight rate. This is what you're getting charged: 2.49, 10 cents, $10. We give them free equipment. We give them no long-term contract. And on top of that, no cancellation fee. So easy in, easy out. If you're not completely satisfied that you are saving money with our credit card processing, leave us. Most people don't leave us because most people feel comfortable. There's no surprises on the bill every month. This is what I'm paying. Maybe I'm not paying the cheapest. Maybe I'm definitely not paying the most, but I'm comfortable that I'm with a company that doesn't lock me in with all these expensive get out of the contract clauses which exist with these credit card processing. So we created a great point of sale system that has been widely accepted, over 13,000 stores coast to coast. And now we're going hot and heavy and strong with the credit card processing with the same mantra. We're giving the tools to these independents to thrive and be successful. And we've been doing very well. And by the way, just a little footnote, I know that your audience is located all over the country and there's different lovers of different sports. But just recently, Mariano Rivera became our spokesperson for NRS Pay. And that was very big for us because anyone who's familiar with Mariano Rivera knows, besides he has a fantastic reputation, he's a person that many people trust because of the way he gives back to the community. And that's really what I think he liked with NRS, is the fact that we are a business, but we're a business with a conscience, with a cause to try to help these merchants be successful. We're not a hit and run business. We're not, we're going to sell you something, you'll never see us again. It's we're going to give you something, we're going to sell you something, we're going to help your business be successful. And on top of that, we've loaded it with lots of different videos and training manuals and et cetera, so that they can feel comfortable with the unit. So when you ask why are channel salespeople flocking to us, Why is Jim Bleemer so busy signing up people in all the territories around the country? It's because we're giving a product to the merchants that sells well. And I don't want to use the mantra, oh, it sells itself. It sells well. So channel sales people make a lot of money on us because they have all these leads and they have all these stores that they can go into, and a very good product.
So, Jim, why don't you expand on that a little bit and tell us a little bit more about why you've been so busy?
We've been pretty much crazy here, and it's a lot of customers trying to get involved, selling in great programs and great systems, and we're adding more channel salespeople to support some of these new distributors that are coming on board. We're adding new distributors weekly to support the program, and we're doing a heck of a lot of training to get them up to speed, not only about just POS and credit card processing, but also about some of the great features that we offer with NRS.
That's really an incredible endorsement from Mariano Rivera, and I think it really speaks volume about the NRS brand. I mean, Mariano has an impeccable reputation and is not going to endorse something that he doesn't feel, I would assume, to be top of the line. So congratulations, and I think it's a testament to what the company is working towards and what you're building. Question for you now, NRS has really had a great year in business. And looking forward to 2021, you could go into any market. Why are you pivoting to the gas station market?
So, great question. What we have found is that I mentioned the 13,000 stores that we're in already. So we just ran a report to get a better understanding of who these stores are. Right? We know that they're independent convenience stores. We know they're liquor stores, tobacco stores, but that's really as much as we know, because everyone's name is different. And unless it's a convenience store that's at a gas station that specifically says gas convenience store, we don't know based on the names if it's got a gas station. We found that 733 convenience stores across the country have gas associated to their business. So they love our POS already. They're comfortable with our POS already. Why not now go into the gas pumps? But also, listen, not just to make money, but also to be able to do the same thing we did with our NRS Pay and our NRS POS, which is provide them a solution that is reasonable in order to address this new EMV conversion requirement that Visa and MasterCard are putting on everybody, which is the gas stations have to convert to EMV to make it a lot safer. We all remember 2 years ago when our stores stopped saying swipe and started saying dip, right? Start put it in the machine as opposed to swipe it through the machine. And that's because of the chip that they have on the credit card, and it makes it a lot more secure. This is what was done in Europe for many, many years, and it obviously reduces the fraud. Gas stations that do not convert to EMV will be taking on this additional fraud. And as you can imagine, a lot of fraud happens at these pumps because they're unattended. It's not like you're going into a convenience store and you're handing your credit card that says, John Doe to the attendant, and then hoping that they don't ask you for ID. At the gas station, they're unattended. So there is a tremendous amount of fraud going on. So these merchants have to make a decision. Do I make an investment and change all my pumps, which could cost in the upwards of $100-something thousand, or do I just say, okay, I'm going to sit back and hope nothing bad happens? Or plan C, do I call NRS and get their complete solution from point A, from the store to the pump with an EMV conversion kit? And that's what they're doing. They're calling us. We're getting a lot of feedback, a lot of great response from the articles that are out there. People wanting to convert to the NRS POS solution. So we established this NRS Petro division, and we have 733 low-hanging fruit stores that are already familiar with our POS. We don't have to sell them on anything. All we have to say is, hey, are you looking to now convert your pumps? We can do that too.
So the message is really, make a conversion without ripping and replacing. You can do it in a much easier and more cost-effective way.
I couldn't have said it any better. That's exactly actually what one of our flyers says. It shows a bulldozer, it shows them ripping out the pumps, and it says avoid this.
So now customers must be getting really excited about this. What are they saying when you're talking to them?
And that's a great point. What customers are telling us is, hey, we do such a great job managing the interior of their store with our POS and solving their credit card problems with NRS Pay. They've been asking us for help outside managing their pumps and their credit card solutions. And this is kind of the next logical step for us to take and support our customers with a cost-effective way to manage not only the interior of the store, but now the outside of their store too.
Fantastic. So ultimately, you're helping independent gas station owners remain competitive, and also padding your bottom line in the process, because let's face it, this is going to be very profitable.
Correct. Padding our bottom line, padding the bottom line of our channel partners. We give very good residuals. We give very good revenue to them, and keeping money in the pocket of the merchant so that he or she can stay in business. So, I guess that's what you would call a win-win-win, right?
Fantastic. And now I can see why Mariano Rivera partnered with you, because he likes to win too.
That is true. I mean, you mentioned it. He doesn't need the money at this point in his life. I'm not counting his pocket, checking what's in his pocket. He does things to help people, and he recognized what we're doing. He recognized the mission of NRS. First, we're helping the independent convenience stores with the technology and keeping them, able to compete and leveling the playing field. Then we're helping all merchants with the credit card processing to make sure that they're not getting ripped off and that they feel comfortable. And now we're going into the gas stations and helping those merchants not have to spend an arm and a leg in order to not be worried about fraud.
Fantastic. Ellie, how can we learn more information about this opportunity?
Very simple. They can call Jim Bleemer directly, which is Jim. You want to give him your number? And while Jim turns on, we can also go to our website, which is NRS Plus and National Retail Solutions. So it's nrsplus.com. And then on the bottom, it has become an agent, become a referral partner. And Jim will tell you how to get in touch with him.
Sure. Thanks, Ellie. And you can reach me directly. My cell is 908-295-7737. And we can obviously talk about some of the great opportunities and how to keep making money with NRS.
Fantastic. Thanks, guys. Appreciate your time today. We'll be sure to look out for you over the next couple months, and we'll see you next time.
We appreciate your time, and we appreciate the continued partnership together.
Thanks, and likewise. All right. Take care, guys.